I think when I was a little kid, I used to think a lot about the Dyson sphere, or being a type 2 civilization who have control over his sun, because the sun is so massive, and it's like free nuclear energy for almost forever in the time scale of humanity. So I never imagined, because it's a millions of years project. So I never imagined that I'll see it to start the start of building a fucking Dyson sphere, which is damn crazy when I'm thinking about it right now. But like Elon Musk is starting to talk about sending um, data structures into the space, or uh, having the entire AI clusters, GPU clusters basically, in Earth's orbits. Or there is already one currently. I think it's by either Amazon or by Nvidia, but there are literally cloud in the clouds, so which is so damn crazy. Like I never really imagined that I'll see that happening in front of my eyes. And the craziest part is I'm still young, so I never imagined that humanity will accelerate this much. That will start. That's a start of a Dyson sphere, basically. I know technically it's still in the Earth's orbit, and it's just taking solar energy uh, from the sun. But eventually, if we can put something on in the Earth orbit, eventually we are going to go towards the sun, and we are going to build a fucking Dyson sphere, and that is going to be the craziest thing ever happened in terms of human evolution. And all of this is basically happening because of AI, to put more power into artificial intelligence, so that it can become much smarter. It's a little more complicated than that, but I think Sam Altman just came 2 days back, and he said specifically कि AI is no longer a research problem, it's an engineering problem. Because he wants to raise, or his company is going public, and I know every CEO lies. So I'm just gonna take it with a pinch of salt, those words. But everything considering, the world is going to a crazy, crazy place. Like I've never imagined all of this happening. And the rate of acceleration is just crazy. Like it's I can't comprehend that. The AlphaFold thing just happened, and the world just moved on. Like we folded the protein. It was supposed to be folded by, or there was this untold implication that it will be eventually folded by uh, a technology 10 years down the line or 20 years down the line, which is going to be quantum, because of the complexity of the structures. But it got solved eventually, just with AI, no quantum computing. And I can't imagine when there will be super quantum computers and a super artificial intelligence. That is going to be a crazy world to live in, because then human will be dogs eventually. Like the dogs gave up their survival instincts to become our pets, because we was their more intelligent higher beings, and in terms of having a good life, and we started to take care of them. I think humanity is heading towards the same destiny, I guess. It's quite interesting to even think about that. Maybe that's going to happen. Let's see where everything goes. Um, yeah, but it's just amazing to think about where the world is heading. And frankly, I'm quite feeling a little left out, because I was born in a small town here, in India, and in a third world country in a tier 2 city. Um, so that should not be an excuse. I really want to play with the best players on the planet in some of the most exciting um, games, but I think I'm lacking a lot of skills or the kind of skills which they want. Because the only, uh, I don't think so, those skills are complementary to that particular field, but I definitely feel like my interests are really aligned with the technology and how this particular technology or exciting technology is evolving. And I really would love to see some of this works out, some of this to succeed, and it will eventually, because there is no fighting with technology. Doesn't matter what people will say or the pessimist will say. Just like the internet, there was a lot of people who said, and there who said it's not gonna work out, and eventually a bubble burst. But there was a lot of companies, there was a lot of beneficiary things which came out of that particular boom. So I think the similar thing will happen. Yeah, and I'll be there.